Bernie Sanders came to this packed ballroom at the center to deliver his populist stem-winder on the economy. Hard to start off without acknowledging what happened earlier Saturday in Texas.
This speaks not only to a crisis of guns in America, where we have more guns than people.
And he told me later that America's procession of mass shootings is nothing short of a tragedy.
One gets tired of reacting, to be honest with you. It's unspeakable. I don't know what we can say.
What he did say to me is it's time to break what he sees as the NRA's stranglehold on American politics. As president, he says he'd do that and take action by moving forward on universal background checks. And he says he'd do more.
And I believe, and have believed for 30 years, that we should ban assault weapons. Unbelievably, we have more assault weapons in this country in the private sector in the hands of civilians than we do in the military.
Sanders arrives here days after the latest Democratic debate. One of the fault lines in the party is currently over health care. How do you cover more people? Sanders wants to ditch the private insurance industry for Medicare for all. It's the best way, he says, to cover more people. He dismisses criticism his plan could disrupt health care for millions who like their insurance now.
All we are doing over a 4-year period, this is not disruption. We're going from 65, where you're eligible today, down to 55. Next year, down to 45, then to 35. Then we cover everybody. That is not disruptive.
Which is fine with Jeremy Hughes, who was in the audience. He says he spends thousands on health care now.
Having a Medicare for all would save me thousands of dollars a year.
The Democratic race is heating up. As for the rift between the more progressive and the more pragmatic, Sanders told me this.
I think at the end of the day, every Democratic candidate is pledged, in a sense, to support the winner.
He says he will, even though he hopes he wins. The most important thing, he says, beat Trump. In Las Vegas, Jeff Gillen, News 3.